Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Football and welcome to the match day for instant reaction. What a game week. As you can see on screen, what a game week it was for me. Thank you for everyone who has already joined. Hopefully, you guys have already hit the like button. As I commented, make sure to let me know how many points you guys are on so that I can take a look at your teams. I am so glad I played my wildcard this week. I am so glad because one of the main reasons I had to play my wildcard this week was to get Cancelo in, and he actually did give me a lot of points. Obviously, the points are still being calculated. I'm not sure who's going to be getting the player of the match in that game. Hopefully, it's Cancelo because if he does, it's around 16 points for him. But yeah, what a game week for me. How many points am I on right now? As you can see, 110 points. Amazing. And I'm also so glad that I actually convinced you guys not to switch captains from Sane to Salah. I was really afraid in the morning. I was like, did I actually make a mistake? Will Salah score a lot of goals today? Thankfully, did not. So if you did not switch your captaincy from Sane to Salah, you are doing good. So the people I can already see, RK, how are you? Craig, Jagman, thank you guys for already joining already. Make sure to smash the like button. The points are still being calculated. In case you're in the Everything Football League, make sure to send your team so that I can take a look at it. So let's go through my team. Yesterday, I had Szczesny in goal with 2 points. Very disappointing from Juventus, considering he had kept clean sheets in 3 games in a row, 6 points, 6 points, 6 points. I took him out for Destanoglu today. Destanoglu did concede a penalty today. I was hoping he would save it, but he didn't. So he only gets 1 point. So I basically lost 1 point there from taking out Szczesny with 2 points, bringing in Destanoglu with 1 point. I can do this for you guys to see it clearly. The points are still calculated. That's why it's a bit shady like that. At the back, I did have Alonso, Azpilicueta, Kimmich, and Diego Carlos yesterday. Alonso and Azpilicueta, the Chelsea double up, working out for me. I'm picking up 7 points, both of them. Kimmich with 3 points, a bit disappointing. He did get 1 point for ball recovery, which I'm kind of okay with, but from Bayern Munich assets, you do expect a lot of points. The only other thing I would have done is maybe have another Chelsea defender again and then have someone like a Gnabry up front because they usually score goals, a lot of goals Bayern Munich. I did bring in Cancelo for Diego Carlos today morning. It worked out for me perfectly. Cancelo is currently on 13 points. Cancelo had 3 assists today. 3 assists in 1 game, Cancelo. And he also hit the post. He would have had a goal as well. Remember when I showed you guys this graphic a couple of weeks ago in terms of Cancelo touches in the box first in the Premier League, passes, he's ranked first, passes into the final third, he's ranked first, and interceptions, he's ranked second. So Cancelo, even going forward, whether you're a manager, if you also play FPL or if you also play the Champions League Fantasy, City have not yet qualified, I think you need to get Cancelo into your team. He's absolutely amazing. Out of all those players in the Premier League, he's ranked first in all those attributes, ranked first in all those aspects. So he's an amazing player. Cancelo is always an amazing player. So let's go. Now, where am I? Where did I reach? The midfield. Let's go to midfield now. I had Son yesterday with 10 points. I missed out on his haul in match day 3 with 18 points, so I had to bring him in on my wildcard. 10 points there. I'm happy with that because the reason I had Son in my team is because they took out Ronaldo. Ronaldo did score 2 goals, so maybe I lost a couple of points there, but I really wanted Son, so I had to downgrade Ronaldo to Vinicius and then bring in Son to my team in midfield. Danjuma with 8 points. Really, really happy with that. 8 points is pretty good. 8 points is pretty good from Danjuma against the Young Boys. And the thing I like about players like Danjuma and players like Cancelo, their groups are still wide open. So they've not yet qualified there. So for game week 5 and game week 6, you can still consider them. I can't say the same about the likes of Lewandowski because they've already qualified. They might decide to rest a couple of players there. And then I also had Mahrez today, 8 points. He did score a goal, which I'm happy with. Almost picked up an assist, almost scored another goal again. Obviously, I brought in Mahrez for Okafor today as well. So that worked out brilliantly as well, just like Cancelo for Diego Carlos. And up front, I did have Lewandowski, 36 points. He also missed a penalty, could have been around 48 points. And Vinicius with 10 points today. Vinicius yet again delivering. Benzema with 2 goals. I couldn't afford Benzema. I can only afford Vinicius. But almost the same thing, basically. Benzema only outscored him by maybe a couple of points. I also did bring in Vinicius today for Adeyemi. So basically, how many players returned? Cancelo, Azpilicueta, Alonso, Sane, Danjuma, Jorginho, Mahrez, Vinicius, and Lewandowski. So 9 players did return in my team. 9 of the 11 players did return, apart from Kimmich and Destanoglu in goal. And Destanoglu, really, I took out Chesney in the morning for him, so I lost 1 point there. So I'm really, really happy with that. 110 points as it stands. The only change it could be is if Cancelo gets player of the match, it could go to 113. If Vinicius gets player of the match, that could go to 116. So we are still waiting for that. Can we take a look at the standings? Let's take a look at the standings, how the standings look like right now. So let's see. Is it loaded up yet? So Jagman says 80 points, position 73. I'll check it out. Craig says with the 3 points, man of the match from Benzema still to be added. So Benzema got player of the match, not Vinicius. That's a downer for me. I will end up with 97 points. Not that great of a second day, still a good match day. Yeah, above 90 points is crazy for a game week like this. Did you play any chip this week? Let's see. So, for example, let's go through all the groups. Man City are currently on 9 points. PSG are currently on 8 points. Club Brugge are currently on 4. So I'd be probably considering players from maybe Leipzig, because they have Club Brugge next up and they need a win in that game. So I'll be looking at Nkunku for match week 5 or match day 5, and also maybe Man City or PSG, maybe one asset from each team. But Cancelo is almost a must-have. I'd definitely go for Cancelo. They're playing at home to PSG. If they win that game, they're through, and then maybe in match day 6, they'll make a couple of rotation. So Man City, this group is still wide open. You can still go for any of the 4 teams, mostly City, PSG, and Leipzig, maybe Nkunku from Leipzig. Group B is done, so we need to be careful there. Will the likes of Salah play? Will Mane be rested? Because after the international break, they will play against Arsenal, and then that midweek, I think they have FC Porto or something, so they might just consider playing everyone against Arsenal and then resting and playing the likes of Origi. So Liverpool right now, if you're playing your wildcard next day, maybe just have one of their assets. Maybe Trent Alexander-Arnold, if he gets rested, you still have someone else from the bench. But as of now, I wouldn't be considering any Liverpool assets anymore. They're already through as group winners as well. FC Porto and Atletico still open. Both teams still open. So maybe Suarez, but Suarez has been getting subbed off a lot. I'm not a fan of that. He's been getting subbed off by the 50th minute, picking up yellow cards, goals disallowed. FC Porto will also be looking at maybe one of their assets when they play against Liverpool. Liverpool might rest players, so it could be a good fixture for Porto, and also when they play Atletico, it will be a good game. Ajax as well. Ajax are already through. Maybe the likes of Halle and Anthony, we are done with them. I really wanted Anthony instead of Adeyemi in my team, but I decided to go for Adeyemi. Anthony has been magnificent with the assists so far this season. So I'll be looking at Dortmund and Sporting, since Haaland is out for probably the whole year now. Maybe Royce, maybe someone like that, maybe someone from Sporting, one player at least. Besiktas are out, so don't consider any Besiktas players as of now. Real Madrid and Inter Milan, the group is very, very tight. So Real Madrid still have to face Sheriff. I don't think Sheriff would have kept on winning. So Real Madrid against Sheriff. I don't know which team they're playing next time. I'll take a look at the match day 5 fixtures. But Real Madrid will also be, I'm happy to go on with Vinicius. If you have Benzema, keep him in your team. If you have any Real Madrid defender, keep him in your team. Yesterday, I really did consider having Skriniar in my team. Unfortunately, I did not get him. I decided to keep Diego Carlos, and Skriniar ended up scoring today. Nothing always works out for you. Like 100% doesn't work out for you. 90% did work out for me, but not 100%. If I did get in Skriniar and Anthony up front, I would have had around 150, which would have been magnificent. Sheriff, not a fan of their players, even though they've done well. Bayern Munich are also through already, so I'm not sure you could go with 3 of their assets anymore. You could keep Lewandowski, but try and get in someone maybe for Kimmich or Sane next day. They could try resting a couple of players there. They could start Sane, by the way, in match day 5, but in match day 6, they might not start any of them. So at least don't triple up on Bayern. That's what I'm trying to say. You could go with at least one of their assets for the next game. I think they're playing Barcelona, so you could stick with Lewandowski and Sane, but don't add any of their assets anymore. They're already through, probably as group winners as well. And I do expect them to smash Barcelona by 4-1 next time as well. Barcelona as well, I'm actually considering Depay. For the next couple of match weeks. I think he'll get a goal somewhere. I think they have to try and win one game to go through. Group F, United, Villarreal, Atalanta, Young Boys. The group is very, very open. So United, Ronaldo is a good option now. I had him for the first 3 match weeks, but not the last match day. Villarreal, Danjuma is always a good option. Maybe Gerard Moreno or something, if he's fit by then. Atalanta, obviously, the likes of Gosens at the back. Gosens has scored the most goals of defenders the last 2 years, so he's always a good option. He will be playing against Young Boys and Villarreal. And Group G, Salzburg, Lille, Wolfsburg, and Sevilla, the group is still open. Salzburg are leading with 7 points, so Okafor and Adeyemi, you can still stick with them. Wolfsburg, you can still stick with them. I think his name is Mancha. You can stick with him, the 4.9 million striker. Sevilla as well, you could stick with Diego Carlos. They have to keep a couple of clean sheets if they are to go through. So Sevilla have to work for it. Juventus group as well. Juventus play Chelsea next time round. I don't expect any of those teams to rest players. They're still fighting for top position. So the likes of Kiev and the likes of Jorginho could still be good options for match day 5. But for match day 6, both teams should already be through. So we might still need to take out their players. But the likes of United, Group F, Group D, Group A as well, all still very, very open. So let's take a look at the fixtures for the next match day. Craig said was 12th after yesterday, should be around 12th also after today. Pagamiza FC, I'll take a look at it. Congrats, you had an awesome match day. Yeah, I did. It was a brilliant, brilliant match day for me. How are you doing? I'm doing good. RK at 91 points, team in it. So I'm okay, CRD. Aidan says 80 points, pretty happy, got 100 on my burner account. How many accounts do you have? Anand says, mate, I think Benzema already got player of the match. Yep, not Vinicius. So I think he got 2 goals, so probably deserves it. I also think he does deserve Ballon d'Or. Him and Lewandowski this year, if they don't win Ballon d'Or, I think he should get at least top 5. Benzema and I think Lewandowski should win it personally. If Lewandowski finishes his career without the Ballon d'Or, it will be a bit of a downer for him. He's been magnificent. The kind of goals he scores, always scores. FJ, how are you? He says, well done, Glenn. I got 77, took the risk and changed captain from Sana to Sal. I usually say if my captain has above 9 points, I usually don't change it. I did change it in match day 2 when Halle had 8 points in the first day, and then I changed it to Lewandowski on the second day, and he got 10 points, so I was okay with that. FPL Penguin, 120 points for 21 points. That is crazy. No chips used. That is magnificent. And did you actually have Salah because he blanked? I'd imagine you had Trent Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski captain this week was insane. Yep, you would have had 4 goals. You would have had 48 points. No chip played for Aidan. Craig said I did not play any chip. Zayn got 110 points. Played my wildcard and managed to get 111 points, says Ganji. Thank you guys for your support, by the way, the likes of Ganji, Aidan. I always see you in the comments, Penguin. And CRD, how has Jota got man of the match over Trent? I usually don't know how they do it in the Champions League, because those 2 crosses from Trent are magnificent, man. Absolutely crazy. And he also kept a clean sheet, so usually I don't understand anyway. Craig, I used my limitless. Not a good idea to use it now as teams such as Liverpool, Bayern will bench their top players. Yep, it could actually help out the wildcard, not the limitless chip. The limitless chip, you usually use it when you want to use the big players, the likes of Lewandowski and Salah. So if you haven't used your limitless chip yet, as Craig has said, you had to use it between match day 1 and 4. So there's still a couple of teams that haven't gone through, the likes of City. So if you haven't used it, you have to use it in match day 5, because a bit pointless to use it in match day 6 when everyone rests their players. CRD says Lewa would probably get rewarded the 2020 Ballon d'Or in retrospect. Big mistake by France football to do him like that. He needs to win something. He definitely needs to win something. So in terms of the results, Wolfsburg beating Salzburg 2-1, a bit of surprise that. We also had Chelsea beating Malmo by 1-0. A clean sheet for them. Dynamo Kiev, Barcelona to beat them. I did predict them to win 2-1. They got a 1-0 victory. Bayern Munich are machines, man. I do expect them to get to the final again this season like they did 2 seasons ago. 5-2. Villarreal beating Young Boys 2-0. Atalanta with Manchester United 2-2. Lille surprisingly beating Sevilla 2-1 and Juventus winning by 4-2. AC Milan with FC Porto, did predict a 1-1 draw. I'm happy with that 1-1. Real Madrid beat Shakhtar by 2-1. Man City beat Club Brugge by 4-1. Leipzig 2, PSG 2, Liverpool 2, Atletico 0. Liverpool have literally gone through that group like it was nothing. I thought with FC Porto, AC Milan, and Atletico Madrid, they would have it tough, but they've literally 12 points with all those goals scored. They've made it look so easy. Sporting 4 against Besiktas. Besiktas will also play against Dortmund soon. So the time they play against Dortmund, I'll definitely target the Dortmund players. Maybe Marlen, maybe Royce when they play them. Ajax 3-1. Ajax have also looked fantastic this season, and also Inter Milan beating Sheriff. So next up, I'll also go through the fixtures again and all the results. Let me go back to this in my team. So I'll take a look at you guys' teams right about now. Let's see. No Trent, no Salah. How did you manage to pick up all those points, Penguin? My team was Rolly, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Baku, Bellingham, Danjuma, Sane, Mahrez, Lewandowski, Benzema, and Paulinho. Paulinho of Sporting, he ran riot today, absolutely ran riot today. So let's do this. Let's take a look at you guys' teams. We'll take a look at you guys' teams right now. I'm in 20th and my team name is Ninja Scuttles. Okay, Ganji. So let's start with the first one. Jagman said 80 points, position 73, King OFC. So let's take a look at that. As it loads up. Last time out, match day 4, there was a lot of people with 110 points, 120. This time around, very few. So if you've picked up anywhere around 100 points and above, expect a huge green arrow. This week. It's not many people have picked up a lot of points this match day. So let's go to leagues. If the Wi-Fi decides to load up fast enough. Everything football. So we're starting with Jagman 73, King OFC. So let's go to leagues. I'm so glad I did play my wildcard. I was so close to not playing it until Mount was confirmed out, until obviously Haaland was confirmed out. The app had not confirmed him as out yet. So that's why I still had him in my team as well. So 73 King OFC. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. Just make sure to smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe as well. Hoping to get to 300 subscribers, hopefully by tomorrow. 73 King OFC. Obviously, if they update it, things will change. King OFC, 80 points. Man, they've not updated it yet, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle to find everyone's teams. Let's see. King OFC. Let's see. Yeah, I've got it. I hope that's the team. Jagman. I hope I get the right team. King OFC, not King OFC. King OFC. So your team 80 points. Vinicius, you had Vinicius as captain. Good. That's brave. That's very, very brave. You didn't have Lewandowski in your team. Lewandowski is usually the first player I usually have in my team in Champions League Fantasy. You did have Sane though. Salah, 3 points. Foden did score. Hudson-Odoi assisted, Azpilicueta clean sheet. Coates got 7 points. He got a clean sheet, of course. Cancelo, 13 points. Mola obviously got benched yesterday. Diego Carlos Upamecano picked up a yellow card. And I think Upamecano is out for the next match as well, Jagman. I think he picked up a yellow card and is going to be out for the next match. So you already have to take out Upamecano from there. I think your team going forward, I think you're okay. You're already set for going forward because Lewandowski, I think they're already through. So Lewandowski still could start if he wants to score the goals in match day 5 against Barcelona. Still could start. I'm happy to keep Adeyemi, Vinicius, Sane as well for one more match day Okafor as well. Hudson-Odoi against Juventus, will he start? I don't think so, because I think Lukaku will already be back. Werner will be back. So I don't think Hudson-Odoi will start against Juventus. Foden will start against PSG. Salah might not start in the next game. Azpilicueta should start. Coates should start. Cancelo should start. Your goalkeeper should start, obviously. So Upamecano and Muller I expect him to start in the next match day against Barcelona as well. So maybe Upamecano and Hudson-Odoi try and take both of them out for the next match day if you're just using 2 transfers. But otherwise, I can see 51 points, 88, 97, 80, 269 points, 68,000 position in terms of rank. Not bad at all. But for the next match day, try and take out Hudson-Odoi and Upamecano, since Upamecano is out and Hudson-Odoi might not play. So also Salah, if you're feeling brave enough and you think Salah will not play in the next match day, you could take him out. Which is the next team? Craig was 12th. You're very high. Should be around 12th also, Pagamiz FC. So let me take a look at that. But for your team, Jagman, I'd try and make those 2 subs. Let's take a look. 12th, 12th, 12th. Pagamiza. You're currently 13th. You've dropped 1 position. Craig, let's see. You had Lewandowski as captain. Magnificent as usual. Benzema 10 points. Sane with 10. Danjuma with 8 points. I can't believe I was actually almost going without Sane. I can see everyone has him. Jorginho 7 points. Alvarez with 0. Salah with 3 points. Munier with 1. Dortmund have been a bit disappointing, especially against Ajax. Militao with a clean sheet. Spilicueta with 7. Mendy and Destanoglu, Sola, Dayemi, and this guy is injured. The Wolfsburg defender, Roussillon. I think I'm saying his name right. He's injured now. So, do you still have any other chips? But if you're just making transfers, let me just imagine you're just making transfers for the next match day. I'd still keep the front 2 as it is. I'd keep Danjuma, Jorginho, Alvarez, Salah, Munier. I'd probably take out Munier. And we'll obviously still have 3 weeks to go until the next match day. So we still can wait. We still have to wait until we see if any of these players pick up injuries. But let's say the game week was starting tomorrow. I'll probably take out Mooney and bring in another defender, maybe from which team. You already have Chelsea, you already have Real Madrid. I try and look at the Sevilla group, Sevilla, Lille. I see you already had a Wolfsburg defender, so I'll try and take a look at maybe Diego Carlos for Mooney or something, or maybe Hakimi. I know they're playing against Man City, but just something different because Mooney, I think Dortmund will win the group. We finish second in the group, but I don't think they're keeping any clean sheets anymore. I think they'll concede in the 2 remaining games as well to Sporting, maybe against Besiktas. I'll take a look at the fixtures. In fact, let me take a look at the matchday 5 fixtures. I'll come back to your team. Let me take a look at the matchday 5 fixtures so that I know which teams are playing in matchday 5. Let's see. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Trying to get to 300. So Villarreal against United, Dynamo against Bayern, Barcelona against Benfica, Chelsea, Juventus, Sevilla, Wolfsburg, Lille against Salzburg, Young Boys against Atalanta, Malmo against Zenit, Inter Milan against Shakhtar. I really like Skriniar there. Besiktas, Ajax, Sporting, Dortmund, Liverpool, Porto, City, PSG, Sheriff, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Milan, and Club Brugge, Leipzig. So Skriniar and maybe Gosens from Atalanta. So let's take a look at your team once more again. So Pagamiza try and get Gosens in, maybe from Munier. I don't think Dortmund will keep any other clean sheets again, unfortunately. I'm not liking Dortmund, especially now that Haaland is out. It feels like the whole team has fallen apart. That could be maybe because they faced a very tough team in Ajax. Sorry. So let's see. I'll come to all you guys' teams, by the way. Let's go back to Pagamiza FC one more time, and then I'll tell you the subs I'd probably make if I was the manager of Pagamiza FC. Or is it Pagamiza FC? FPL Penguin, thank you for joining the league. Let's see, 13th. So the transfers I'd make, Militao, Spilicueta, I'm happy to keep for another week. So with Mendy as well. Sola, Adeyemi. Did Sola not play, right? So I'd probably take out Sole and Mooney, the 2 of them. That's the kind of transfers I'd make for your team as of now. I wouldn't make the transfers right now. Still wait for the 2 weeks to go by. So let's see if there's any injuries. But I'd try and bring in an Atalanta defender and maybe a defender from... First off, let's talk about Gosens first. Let's go for Gosens first instead of Sule. Let's go for Gosens first again instead of Sule. I think Atalanta now really have to win. Their remaining 2 games to go through, and Gosens has scored the most goals of any defender in the last 2 years. So if he's fit by then, I'd go for Gosens in your team. I'd bring in Atalanta defender. And then, yeah, we have to wait and see during the international break if there's any players or anything like that to pick up any injuries. Let's see. 91 points, team in it, 59th position. Let's see. 59th position. Let's see. 91 points should be able to give you a green arrow. 59. Yeah, got it. You're now 60th, but I'd expect you to get a green arrow. You had Lewandowski as captain. If you didn't have Lewandowski as captain this match day, it would be a hard match day for you. Ronaldo, I did take out Ronaldo out of my team, a bit of a downer that. Vinicius, by the way, I hope the sound is clear enough. Vinicius with 10 points. Jorginho, Alvarez, De Bruyne, that is a bit of a nightmare with Pep Guardiola. I went for Mahrez and Cancelo because Mahrez hasn't started the last 2 Premier League games for City. De Bruyne, there was every single chance that you could get benched since they're playing Manchester United over the weekend. Rodri, 4 points. Trent Alexander-Arnold, that's a good ownership. I did not have him in my team. I've never even had him in my FPL team this season as well. The late Kimmich, De Gea, Shevchenko, Roussillon, Camavinga, Upamecano. So first of all, if you have Camavinga in a team, I think it's time to take him out. These games are becoming now very crucial. I don't think he'll start any of them. So in your team, the changes I'd make are keep De Bruyne. Keep De Bruyne in your team. If this was a World Cup team, keep De Bruyne. He'll probably start against PSG. So I'd take out Camavinga and bring in maybe Atalanta midfielder somewhere or a Villarreal, maybe Danjuma for Camavinga if you have the money to go to Danjuma for Camavinga. He's playing at home to Manchester United and he'll also play against Atalanta. So I take out these 2 guys at the end, Camavinga and Upamecano, because Upamecano is out. But if Roussillon is out when we get to match day 5, I take out Roussillon and Upamecano and then get 2 defenders. You need a Chelsea defender in your team. You definitely need a Chelsea defender. I'm surprised you don't have any Chelsea defenders at all. You need a Chelsea defender somewhere there. You're missing out on their teams. Do you have a Chelsea defender in match day 3? Let me see. You had Aspilicueta in match day 2. You had Reece James who didn't play. I also had Reece James in match day 2. You had Reece James in match day 1. So going forward, make sure to have a Chelsea defender. So make sure to take out Upamecano for a Chelsea defender. That's what I'd do in your team CRD. But 92 points, that's good enough. That's good enough. So you've had 90 points 2 consecutive weeks. So that is good enough. Aidan, 80 points. Got 100 in my banner. Are you in my league? Let me know which position you are. Let's see, 121 points. I got 77, took the risk. Let's see, anyone else who has sent their team in so I can take a look at it. Let's see, I use my limit. Craig said I use my limitless. Not a good idea to use it here. Use your limitless chip. Lewandowski will probably get rewarded. Let's see. Yeah, I think you're next, Ganji. I'm in 20th and my team name is Ninja Scuttles. Okay. Creative name, by the way. Ninja Turtles, Ninja Scuttles. That's an interesting name, Ganji. 20th. Let's see. Leagues. Everything football. 20th. Let's see. So, wow, you've got 111 points 2 consecutive weeks. That is crazy, man. That is very good. It's actually very funny that you ended up getting the same exact score 2 consecutive weeks. Lewandowski, 36 points. Listen, they say good things come in threes. If you also get 111 points in match day 5, we need to talk. We seriously need to talk. Anthony, 9 points. Sane with 10 points. Danjuma with 8. Shout out to Aiden, by the way. He did tell me about Danjuma, I think, in match day 2, and he's delivered since. Sewald did 6 points. I took out Sewald from my team the very last minute to bring in Okafor, so that was also a bit of a downer. Jorginho, Salah, everyone had Salah. I'm glad I did not have Salah this match day. Cancelo, De Vrij. I think his name is De Vrij. He also got subbed off, so the clean sheet was intact. Aspilicueta, 7 points. Mendy. So you can see everyone has like 2 or even 3 Chelsea defenders. Estanoglu, Akunov, Sevilla, Kimmich, and Adeyemi. So your team looks good. Anthony. So Anthony and Lewandowski's teams are already through. Sane is already through. Salah is already through. So wildcard active. Maybe the changes I try and make. I'm happy to keep the defense that you have. I'm also happy to keep Akuna, and maybe it's time to take out Kimmich. Maybe it could be time to take out Kimmich. Maybe it could be time to take out Kimmich from our teams. So the rest of your team looks good. I think Jorginho will definitely play in the next match there. Anthony. Maybe you could now take out Anthony for Adeyemi. I think you could now take out Anthony for Adeyemi maybe for the next match day. And also maybe Kimmich for another defender from... have any United players? United do have Villarreal and Young Boys. If they haven't qualified by match day 6, I'll be looking at Fernandes. I'll definitely be looking at Ronaldo in match day 6. But as of now, I can only say maybe Anthony for Adeyemi, because Adeyemi's team still needs to qualify. So that's what I do. But 111 points, 2 weeks in a row, that is crazy. I'm imagining he took out Acuna, Kimmich, Adeyemi for maybe De Vrij, Anthony. So those are good subs as well. So 111 points is good. And you also got your captaincy. Absolutely right. So if you still have Liverpool players in your team, you could keep them for one more week. But if you don't have any Liverpool players in your team, don't get any in because they're already through. Let's see. Jonathan says 84th in the league, OJ United. Average match day. So I also asked a question in the chat. How was your match day? Was it good enough? Was it absolutely amazing? Average? Was it below pass? So 84th. Let me see. 84th. Thank you guys for watching, by the way. I really appreciate it. 84th. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Trying to get to that 300 very, very soon. 84th. OJ United. Bang on, 84th position. So he had Tadic. Tadic has actually scored and assisted the last 2 match days. He also, I think, picked up an injury today. He looked like he picked up like a thigh injury or something. Benzema, 10 points. Danjuma, Gnabry, you captained Gnabry, very, very brave. Gnabry usually gets subbed off. That's why I usually don't captain him. I usually feel like he'll get subbed off in the 50th minute or something. Chiesa, 9 points. Alvarez, Barella, Spilicueta. Shame that Inter Milan got 3 goals and Barella didn't get any assist or any recovery points or something. But he did have De Vrij. Dumfries now. I think the best Inter Milan defender to have is Skriniar. I'm not a fan of the rotation between Damian and Dumfries. So first of all, I'd take out Dumfries from your team. If you want Inter Milan double up in defense, bring in Skriniar for Dumfries. I'm not a fan of the rotation between Damian and Dumfries at all. So I had Skriniar in match day 2 when he picked up player of the month. So that is the first transfer I'd make. Dumfries out for, if you want an Inter Milan defender, maybe Skriniar. The other person I could bring in for Dumfries is maybe Gosens, as I said, of Atalanta. They do have young boys next up, so you could get a couple of attacking returns there and maybe a clean sheet. I'm happy that you have Depay. I think Depay could be a differential for match day 5 and 6, or for match day 6 specifically, because I think Bayern will smash them even if they have their second team in. Sergio Dest, Szczesny, your goalkeepers are okay, I guess. So the only sub I'm thinking is take out Dumfries. Also, your attack, Tadic now, this team is through. He could get a rest somewhere. I'd also take out Tadic maybe for Adeyemi for the next 2 match days. So Tadic out for Adeyemi, Dumfries out if you want an Inter Milan defender. Bring in Skriniar, because Skriniar always starts every single game. You still have your wildcard. Can I be you for one day, please? Like, if you still have your wildcard, you're very lucky, because it becomes very easy to maneuver now between match day 4, even 6. If you had 3 Liverpool players, you could downgrade that to 1 because most of their players will now get rotated. 52nd in your league, Aidan 52nd in my league. So captaincy for Gnabry, 8 points. At least he did get 8 points. You also have Chiesa. I'd be happy to keep him for the next match day. But yeah, Tadic and Dumfries out, Jonathan. Let's see. 54th in your league. 54th in your league. Let's see. You didn't give me your team name. I hope you do have the name Aidan somewhere. Do you have the name Aidan somewhere? Second. I can't see your team. What's your team name, Aidan? It would be easier to get it. How many points did you say you had? Oh no, I'm 86th. From 52nd to 86th. It's okay, then I'm just joking. Let's see. Surely did not drop that much in one day. Let's see. 86th. I still can't see your team. Still can't see your team. What's your team name? I need to know your team name. I need to know your team name, Aiden. Still can't see. Is it KBFC? 56 points. Did you say you have 56 points? No, I don't think so. I still can't find your team. Let me know your team name, Aiden. Craig says I dropped a position because FPL Penguin joined your league. Oh yeah, I joined last minute. Yeah, that's why. I usually think about closing the league, but since still there's still more people joining and it makes it easier to check out everyone's teams. Yeah, he dropped a league because a place because FPL Penguin joined. I might close it down after the group stage. I might close the group after the group stage. KBFC. So that's you. Okay, Aiden. Got your team. So you had Benzema as captain, 2 goals, not bad. Mbappe, 5 points. I've not even considered any PSG assets the whole season because I feel like all of the players get injured so many times. How many times have even Messi and Mbappe and Neymar played together? It always seems like one of them is out someday. You had the Chelsea triple up. That worked out perfectly for you. The Chelsea triple up at the back. Thiago Silva, Spilicueta Mendy. I'm thinking he brought in Thiago Silva last minute. Jordi Alba, the clean sheet for Barcelona. Sane, Danjuma. Everyone had Danjuma, man. Foden. Souza of Besiktas with 1 point. Salah, 3 points. On the bench, Destanoglu, Mazrui, Roussillon, and Adeyemi. So Wildcard played. You still have your Limitless? I think you still have your Limitless. So what I'd do here is I'd probably try and play my Limitless chip in Matchday 5. I'd seriously consider playing it in Matchday 5 and target City players and maybe Inter Milan players, maybe someone like Lautaro Martinez, Benzema from Real Madrid. Because if you don't play it right now, and most of the players who play in Matchday 6 are the ones who are going to be like second teamers who are going to cost you 5 million. So playing the Limitless chip in that week is basically wasting it. So the changes I'd make here is maybe the Chelsea triple up is a bit too much against Juventus. I think Juventus will score. So I'd maybe try and take out Thiago Silva, by the way. I'd be happy with Azpilicueta and Mendy. I'd probably take out Thiago Silva and maybe Roussillon. Obviously, I can see he's injured here, so I'd probably take him out. Thiago Silva for who is the question? Maybe a Real Madrid defender, maybe Militao or Alaba, or do we have any? Maybe Acuna or Diego Carlos from Sevilla, but I'll try and take out Thiago Silva. I'll have better answers to these questions 1 week after the international break when you know all about the injuries and stuff like that. And thank you, RK. She says, please smash the like button. It needs to refresh. You have 80. Yeah, it's gone to 80 now. I think it's refreshed already. So you have 80 at the moment. I brought in Thiago Silva at the deadline. I knew it after I saw the team news. Biggest mistake, Hi Cookie says, biggest mistake was dropping Ronaldo for Benzema, but I did drop Mbappe to captain Lewandowski. I mean, it would have been a disaster if you took out Ronaldo for Adeyemi, for example. I think Benzema is still a good option. I still think Benzema is still a good option. 2 goals for him. So he did not make a mistake there. But I did drop Mbappe to captain Lewandowski. So that's not bad. That's not bad. Are you in the group, in the league? Cookie, let me know which position you are in if you are. I'm going to change a lot to the Limitless. So you have your Limitless. When are you planning to play it? I'd try and play it the next match day. City, Juventus, Chelsea, those kind of assets, and maybe even PSG. Maybe you could even go for Mbappe and Messi if both of them are fit because they really need to win their next game. They have to win their next game. So I don't know if they have updated my team as well. Let me see if there's any player of the match. So, 109 points. They can go to 109 points. It is 109 points. I think it has gone up by 1 point, has it? I don't know. So yeah, I was really happy with this team. This team did great for me. Man City assets, Chelsea assets, all of them returning. Bayern Munich assets. As you see here in my team, I really actually targeted only like 5 or 6 teams. 3 Bayern Munich players, 3 Chelsea players, 2 Man City players, a Villarreal player, 2 Salzburg players. I really went for like 6, 7 teams at most, and it did work out for me. So I'm not sure which position I am myself in the league. Hopefully I'm doing good. Let's see. 62nd. They've not updated it. I can't be on 60. I cannot be on 279 points. So after the update, how many points will I go to? 279. Because right now it's on 279. Let me see. Let me see how many points I will be on. In case you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Let me do the fast mathematics here. 60 plus 81 plus 53 plus 109. Yeah, so I will be on 303 points. So I think I'll be in the top 40 at least. at least I'll be in the top 40, which is good. I want to finish in the top 3 in the league. I do not like opening a league and then finishing last. I'm not a fan. So do any of you guys play the prediction game? Do you guys play the prediction game on the app, on the Champions League app? Do any of you play the prediction game? Let me show you guys. Most of you would think I was lying about a couple of predictions. Yeah, I did great, Aiden. Let me show you how my predictions went for this match day. Where is it? Predictor. I did get a couple of results spot on. Let's see. We're in match day 4. Yeah, so as you can see, I predicted 2-0 win for Villarreal. That was excellent. Things you'll have to see. I predicted a 2-2 between Manchester United. In case you also need the lottery, let me know so I can give you the answers. I got Villarreal spot on, Atalanta spot on. I did go for Barcelona win. I did go for Bayern win, a Juventus win. I thought I predicted 1-1 between Milan and Porto. I think I changed it last minute. I also got some City 3-0, but they won 4-1. So two correct scores is not bad. 2 correct scores is not bad at all. Villarreal and Atalanta. So 43 points in total. 43 points in total. So I'm definitely happy with that. Really appreciate you guys joining. I'm about to end it very, very soon. But lastly, I'll take a look at the results. For this match day, and then we call it a night. Thank you for smashing the like button. I appreciate it as well. So let's see. Matches, my team. You're lucky you still have your limitless chip though, Aiden. I wish I had one. And the thing is, I've been forced to play my limitless and my wildcard because of too many injuries in match day 2 and in match day 4. So let's see. So quick results, and then we call it a day. So Wolfsburg beating Salzburg by 2-1, and Mencha scoring, Baku getting player of the match there. Woba with a magnificent free kick, Baku also scoring. Castells with 5 saves and Con with 2 saves. In the Chelsea game, Jorginho got player of the match. Surprisingly, I did not even expect that. He was in my team though. Hudson-Odoi with the assist and ZH with the goal. 9 saves from the Malmo goalkeeper, Darlin. Sevilla and Lille, a surprise win for Lille. Jonathan David scoring, and Jonathan Ikone and Lucas Ocampos for Sevilla. And also 2 saves from each of the goalkeepers. There was a bunch of yellow cards, 11 yellow cards in total in this game. That's crazy. Juventus winning by 4-2. I've always loved Morata and Dybala, but I think the likes of Lewandowski usually edge them out. So I've never really considered bringing them into my team. But Dybala has been scoring. Morata has been scoring in the Champions League this season. Dybala getting 2 goals. Dybala with an assist as well. Szczesny with 4 saves. And Stanislav with 7 saves. Bayern winning 5-2. Lewandowski with a hat-trick and a penalty miss. The only other thing I'd say was a joke to me this week was Vlacho. Vlacho has been in my team all these match days. He's been in my team. And then the moment I take him out, he saves Lewandowski's penalty. So I took him out to bring in Szczesny. That was a bit of a down as well. And he also made 7 saves. Sane with an assist, Lewandowski with an assist, Alphonso Davies, Coman, Neuer with an assist as well. That is crazy from Neuer. Sane, Gnabry, and Lewandowski hat-trick there. Morato and Darwin Nunes of Benfica scoring as well. Lewandowski getting player of the match. Barcelona's game, they did keep a clean sheet. Next time, though, against Bayern Munich, I don't think they'll keep a clean sheet. But I'll be looking at Barcelona players the time they play against Benfica at home. I'll be looking at their players, maybe Depay. Gavi getting a yellow, Lenglet and Garcia as well. Ansu Fati with the goal. Atalanta against Manchester United. Ronaldo with the 2 goals as usual. Ilicic and Zapata with the 2 goals. Zapata was amazing in that game, by the way, in case you didn't watch it. He was absolutely amazing in that game. Let's see. Villarreal, 2 goals. Against Young Boys, 2-0. Danjuma and Kapu with the goals. Kapu with also an assist as well. What a match day for him. 7 yellow cards in total in that game. Coming in today's fixture, Benzema obviously scored 2 goals. Vinicius assisted both of them. The second goal was brilliant. Fernando with the Shakhtar goal. Shakhtar basically out right now, so I wouldn't consider their team yet, any of their players. Bemba scoring an own goal for FC Porto. Luis Diaz scoring for them. 5 yellow cards there. Sporting CP winning 4-0 against Besiktas, the whipping boys in that group. Goncalves with 2 goals, Paulinho and Sarabia with the goal as well. A red card for Sousa. So if I saw someone having Sousa in their team, really, really sorry for that. He did deserve it though. It was a very silly foul. He also threw his hands to the referee as well. Tadic, Klaassen, and Haller with the goals. Ajax have been brilliant this season. Royce with the goal for Dortmund. His penalty was almost saved. Hamels with the red card. Inter Milan, I did expect them to pitch Sheriff. Didn't expect Sheriff to just keep on winning and winning and winning. Adama Traore with the goal there. Alexis Sanchez came off the bench and scored within seconds. Brozovic and Skriniar with the goals as well. Skriniar has now kept a couple of clean sheets and scored a goal. So I think he's the best Inter Milan defender to have. 6 yellow cards in total. Leipzig 2, PSG 2, PSG threw away all 3 points there. They threw 2 points. Nkunku and Szoboszlai with the penalty. Wijnaldum with 2 goals. Andre Silva, Marquinhos, and Mbappe with the assist. Andre Silva missing a penalty. It was actually, I thought he was going to take the second penalty as well. Donnarumma with the penalty save. And how many yellow cards in this game? 9 yellow cards. Tyler Adams, Neymar, Herrera as well. Manchester City 4, Club Brugge 1 as expected. Mahrez scoring for me, really happy with that. Sterling, Foden, and Jesus. I think most of their players will start against PSG though. They have to try and win. John Stones on goal, Gundogan and Cancelo with 3 assists and should have had a goal as well. Liverpool, another clean sheet for them. Mane and Jota with the goals, no goals for Salah. Trent Alexander-Arnold with 2 assists and Felipe with the red card for dissent. And 7 yellow cards in total. Matip, Mane, Jota, Suarez, Koke, Hermoso, and Felix. So those were the results. That was my team. Those were your teams as well. Let me see what you guys are saying before I end it. Let's see. 134th in the league. 134th in the league. So that's the last team we'll take a look at. Let's see. I really have to scroll down, Cookie. I'm just joking. Let's see. Usually, I know most people don't take the Champions League fantasy seriously, but any fantasy league I play 4 fantasy leagues in total. FPL, Premier League, I play Champions League. I even played the Norwegian fantasy league with Boden, Glimt, and Molde. I'm currently I think 74th there as well. So if I win it, I'm not sure I want tickets to go watch a Norwegian game though, but I do play 4 in total. Let's see, 134th. And every one of them that I play, I usually take it seriously. When I start it, I want to win all of them. Cookie, got you. Let's see, who did you captain? You did captain Lewandowski. That is good enough. Malcolm, you had Malcolm with 1 point, Benzema 10, Camavinga. So to help you out, Cookie, I take out Camavinga. I think he won't play in the crucial games coming up. So I take out Camavinga for Danjuma of Villarreal. And also, at least you did have 2 Chelsea defenders, Mendy and Rudiger. Marquinhos picked up an assist. Kimpembe did not. Diaz was rested, unfortunately for you. That's the problem with Man City. Some of the players could get rested from nowhere, but they do have Manchester United. So let's see. Salah, Diaz, Kimpembe, Marquinhos. So I'd try and take out Camavinga for Danjuma. That's what I'd do. But 75 points is not a disaster. At least you did captain Lewandowski. It could have been worse. At least you did captain Lewandowski. Craig asks what country you from. Glenn, what country I'm from? I can answer you. I thought you were asking what country I am right now. I'm currently in Kenya right now, but most of my people are in US, so double timing. I'm not from English, but I'm from England. By the way, most people think I'm from England. I'm not. I just support English teams, an English team to be specific, but I'm not from there. But yeah, Kenya and USA, if you want to say that, Kenya and USA, both of them. I'm currently in Kenya though, and you know what time it is here? 2 a.m. in the morning. It's 2 a.m. in the morning, and I'm very, very tired, and I'm sweating. It's very hot. It's not hot. What did I say? Hot. Yeah, I'm not sweating. I'm freezing because it's very cold. And yeah, 109 points I'm happy with. Help me get to 300 subscribers. I would really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. This has been very, very long. So that was my team. That was the match week 4. Instant reaction. I've taken a look at 6-7 teams. So thank you for that. I'll obviously do, after the international break, I'll do a couple of wildcard videos, limitless videos as usual, captain videos, players to target, and all that. But yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Smash the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Shout out to let me shout out to you all you guys before I end it. Let me shout out all of you guys before I end it. Cookie, Craig, Aidan, RK, CRD, Jonathan, FPL Penguin, Ganji, Zane, Anant, FJ Skills, Jagman as well. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Spread the word. In case anyone has not subscribed, make sure to do, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.